When your legs don't work like they used to before,
and then they have the little white one like to
and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheek? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love and are still dreams that you dream of once in your love goodbye.
Yeah, David.
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. The dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Well, I see trees of Greenland.
To no one else but me and you, so in love, so much in love, so in love, so much in love. We stroll along together. I tell you, I need you oh so much. I love you, my darling. Can you tell it in my touch as we walk down the aisle together? We will vow to be together till we die. So in love are we two, just can't wait to say I do. So in love, in a world of our own. So in love are you and I.
You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Luis Vendrell, and I'll be the officiant for the ceremony. On behalf of Adelina and Pedro, I would like to welcome family and friends to this wonderful occasion. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Adelina and Pedro. We are not here to mark the start of a relationship. However, we are here to recognize the bond that already exists between them. Lena and Pete have spent the last 5 years of their lives together. So we have come together to bear witness to this bond and this love that has grown between them. Today they will affirm both publicly and formally. But this affirmation of love will be empty if they cannot share it with their most beloved friends and family. As Marcel Proust said, "Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom." Lena and Pete hope that they can mark their transition as husband and wife, not only by celebrating their love between themselves, but by also celebrating the love between their family, their siblings, their extended family, and their friends. Without that love, today will be far less joyous. Again, on behalf of the bride and groom, we thank you. Marriage is the promise between two people who love each other and who trust in that love, who honor one another as individuals, who wish to spend the rest of their lives together. This ceremony is a symbol of how far you have come in the last 5 years. It is a symbol of the promises you will make to each other to continue to grow stronger as individuals and as partners no matter what challenges or successes you encounter with each other. Today, your lives will begin. Who were one on separate paths will now be joined as one. At this time, the maid of honor will read a beautiful poem that signifies the love of Pete and Lena. The title is called Marriage is Commitment by Edmund O'Neill.
Marriage is a commitment to life, the best two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunity for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It is a physical and emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friends, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. And there may come times when a partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life and new experiences, new ways of expressing a love that is deeper than life. When two people pledge their love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential made in the hearts of two people. Who love each other and take a lifetime to fulfill. Thank you.
Thank you, Johanna. At this time, we will celebrate Pete and Lena's union with a symbolic sand ceremony.
Opposite side.
First, we will pour sand from this beautiful course where Pete and Lena stand today as they commit their lives to each other, representing the strong foundation of their relationship. That foundation includes their families, their upbringing, and all the important steps of their journeys that led them to be who they are today. This foundation will support them in their love as they grow and change together. Pete and Lena, today you are making a lasting commitment to share the rest of your lives together. That commitment is symbolized through the pouring of these two individual containers of sand, one that represents Pete. Go ahead. Wait. Stay a little bit. And the other represents Lena. As these two containers of sand are poured into the vase, the separate colors of the sand blend into one color. We're together now. Each one holds its own unique beauty, strength, character. They can stand on their own and be whole without the need of anything else. When the two are blended together, they represent an entirely new, extraordinary love and relationship. Each grain of sand brings a mixture, a lasting beauty that enriches the combination. At this time, Pete and Lena will share vows that they have written to one another.
Baby. Before we met, my outlook on love was fear, that I would never find it in the most obscene form that it exists. And then I met you. Now I can say with all certainty that I have finally found my other half. They say timing is everything. What's crazy is that we share mutual friends for many years. We even lived a few houses away from each other for about 2 years, and we never met. The universe brought us together at just the right time. You're my partner in crime. From the simple moments of watching TV and home to special times with family and friends. We have was truly more than I ever expected in my life. You made me feel like a queen, but you're my king. I still can't believe that I'm standing here today, marrying you. You're the love of my life. Thank you for being my best friend, my confidant, and most importantly, thank you for loving me for who I am, all of me. I found the one that I could give my whole self to. And I can't wait to continue our journey together. I love you, baby, forever and always.
From the moment we met, there was a spark that I had never felt before. Sure, I've been in love in the past, but never have I known who my wife was. A brief conversation with you at a football game left me feeling like I was not whole before that moment. It was at that moment that I realized that timing was everything, and I had found someone that could almost argue better than me. Almost. We've accomplished so much since that first conversation. We've held each other through loss and heartbreak. We've faced the fear and anxiety of taking risks together. We've had all-night conversations about silly things and important things with unwavering passion behind our perspectives. We've encouraged each other to reach our goals, and with each hurdle or step, we grew stronger and our bond unbreakable. If I could change anything about our story, I could say that I wish we'd met sooner. However, I do believe that if we met sooner and something were different, it would not be the same, so I can honestly say I would not change a thing. As we continue to grow, I promise to be your support system. I will listen to your stories. I will comfort you after a long day. I will help you find your phone every day. I will ruin our diets with you. I will continue to hit imaginary brakes in the passenger seat. I will continue to tell you to turn, although you've taken that road 1,000 times. I will continue to wake you up with hugs. I will continue to tell you I love you every morning when we kiss and start our workday. I will bird watch with you in the yard. Most importantly, as we expand our family and enrich our journey, I'll remember that the details are always what makes the journey worth it. I love you more than anything and cannot wait to face the world together and make it our own. I vow this all to you as your best friend, counterpart, boyfriend, fiance, and now husband.
Now at this time, Pete and Lena will exchange the rings. A ring is a fitting symbol for a wedding promise. It is a circle with no beginning and no end. Love without end is what we hope to achieve in marriage. As this ring is placed upon your finger, remember that it is your love for one another that has brought you to this place. That love will guide you down the pathways of the future you will have together. Pete, please place the ring on the fourth finger of Lena's left hand and repeat after me. I, Pete, give you, Lena.
I, Pete, give you, Lena,
This ring as a symbol of my commitment
this ring as a symbol of my commitment
to love, honor, and respect you.
to love, honor, and respect you.
I promise from this day forward,
I promise from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and may my arms be your home.
and may my arms be your home.
Lena, please place the ring on the fourth finger of Pete's left hand and repeat after me. I, Lena, give you, Pete,
I, Lena, give you, Pete,
this ring as a symbol of my commitment
this ring as a symbol of my commitment
to love, honor, and respect you.
to love, honor, and respect you.
I promise from this day forward,
I promise from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
At this time, Lena and Pete will partake in the signing of the marriage license. So I call the witnesses, David and Clarissa, to the table.
Your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains. I knew I wouldn't forget you, and so I went and let you blow my mind.
Pete and Lena, in the presence of your family and friends, you have joined to share this moment of joy. You have declared your deep love and affection for each other. You have stated your wish to always pursue a deeper, richer friendship and partnership. You have formed your own union based on respect and honor. Therefore, by the power vested in me and by the state of New Jersey, I now pronounce you husband and wife. It is my privilege and honor to present to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Galarza.
Your sweet moonbeam, the smell of you in every single dream I dream. I knew when we collided, you're the one I have decided who's one of my kind. Hey, soul sister, ain't that tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are.
Let's hear it for Adelina and Pedro's wedding, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to get started with the intros. For the mother of the bride, la señora Candida Valverde. Let's hear it for her. Accompanied by the mother of the groom, la señora Virginia Rivera. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the bridal party. Put your hands together for Vanessa, accompanied by Musa. And next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Sydney, accompanied by Roger. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gladisa, accompanied by David. And let's give a nice warm welcome to Marlene, accompanied by Eric.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you want, shorty? What you need?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the matron of honor, Joanna, accompanied by the best man, Francisco. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Everybody rise. Todo el mundo de pie. We need to bring the energy in the room really high, ladies and gentlemen. We need to bring it up. Make some noise, let's hear it. For the first time, I'd like to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Galarza. Un aplauso para ellos. A round of applause.
We start the day with a flask cranberry with ice in a glass. I feel like can't find me, me lost. I me wanna live that me and me one boss. Drink for junk that me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome the couple to the center of the dance floor as they share the very first dance of the evening. A beautiful song titled Always.
dedicate my life to you always.
A love like yours is rare. It must have been sent from up above, and I know you'll stay this way for always. And we both know that our love will grow, and forever it will be you and me. Ooh, you're like the sun, chasing all of the rain away. When you come around, you bring brighter days. You're the perfect one for me, and you forever will be, and I will love you so for always.
Come with me, my sweet. Let's go make a family, and they will bring us joy for always.
Let's hear it for this beautiful couple. At this time, we'd like to welcome the bride's mother back to the center of the dance floor. La señora Cándida, por favor, acompaña a su hija a bailar una canción muy especial, titled The Wind Beneath My Wings.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Aplauso para ellas. Una belleza. And at this time, we'd like to welcome back the groom's mother, la señora Virginia. Por favor, acompaña a su hijo en el centro de la pista para que bailen una canción titulada Mamá.
You taught me everything and everything you've given me. I always keep it inside. You're the driving force in my life. Yeah. There isn't anything or anyone that I could be, and it just wouldn't feel right if I didn't have you by my side. Oh, you were there for me to love and care for me when skies were gray. Whenever I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else can be what you have been to me. You will always be, you will always be the girl in my life for all time. Mama, mama, you know I love you. Ooh, you know I love you, mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. Yes, it is. Mama, I just want you to know, loving you is like food to my soul. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh. You're always down for me, have always been around for me, even when I was bad. You showed me right from my wrongs.
Un aplauso para ellos. Una canción muy linda, Madre a Hijo. The matron of honor, Joanna, accompanied by the best man, Francisco, as they will lead us this evening with speeches and our first toast.
Good evening, family and friends. It is my honor to be here tonight celebrating the marriage of my best friend, Lena, and Pete. Today, we all witnessed the union of two amazing people who are truly meant to be. For some who don't know, Lena and I have been friends for 22 years, and throughout these years, we've had an inseparable sisterly bond. We have shared so many great memories, both good and bad, but through it all, you've never left my side. You have been my shoulder to lean on in my toughest times and my cheerleader during the good times. She's the type of person that will give the world to see her family and friends happy. And that is something I've always admired about you, Lena. Like a diamond, beautiful, tough, and most of all, hard to find. I am wholesome knowing you married your soulmate today. Pete, you have made Lena the happiest woman these past 5 years, and I thank you for always accepting her for who she is. Together, you make each other better, and that's what that's what marriage is truly all about. I want to take you all back to 5 years ago where it all began. It was on January 23rd, 2011. A group of us, me, Lena, Pete, Clarissa, David, Eric, Musa, there's one more person, we're all at Beer Garden in Jersey City watching the AFC championship game with the Steelers and Jets playing. It was the first time they had met. I recall when Lena kept looking over at Pete with a big smile and her eyes wide open. She was like, have you ever seen her do that, by the way? She's like, she whispered over at me, who's that? I said, oh, that's Pete. She was like, he's a cutie. It was at that very moment I knew Lena was interested in Pete. After that night, I reached out to Eric, and we got them to exchange numbers. Then Eric's 31st birthday came around, and we all decided to go to Houlihan's to celebrate. It was that night where the love story began. They danced the night away, and the next thing you know, they were dating. Time went by, and I noticed Lena started spending a lot of time with Pete. They started traveling together, hosting the infamous house parties every Christmas and New Year's, and next minute, they bought a home. I knew at that moment Lena had found her love. I never saw my best friend so happy. She went from being brokenhearted to loving every minute of being in love. Pete not only stole her heart, but you also won all of our hearts. Your selfless, humble, and creative ways really brought out the best in each other. I thank God for you coming into her life. And always be reminded of the promises you made to each other today, and never stop trusting in each other. We're all here to support you in the good and bad times. I wish you both an abundance of joy and happiness As you move on to this next chapter in your life, live it, celebrate, enjoy it, love, and just every day always be reminded of why you're here today. Let us all lift up our glass and toast to an everlasting marriage filled with love. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Galaza. Salud. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay. What can I say? I'm not too good at this, a little shy. Or whatever. That was a beautiful speech. And what more can we say? We're here to celebrate a union, actual love, people that care for one another. Pete, Lena, I actually see you together and I see the genuine love for one another. It's not like, it's an act or whatever the case is. And basically, I'm very unprepared for this long speech. Like I said, really not good about this or whatever. But, sometimes you think you could wing things and it didn't work out like that. So, should have had another drink. Would have kicked the freestyle. But like I said, Lena, everybody give a round of applause for her. She looks exceptionally beautiful. Pete, looking very dapper. Very handsome couple. And, to keep it short and sweet, because it's really not about me or anyone else, it's about the HCIC, the head couple in charge. So congratulations. I love you both. Lena, now you're my sister. Pete. And that's all I got to say. Everybody enjoy your night.
A round of applause for both Joanna and Francisco. Some beautiful words for the bride and groom. Ladies and gentlemen, we also would like a special presentation we have here. We have a few words dedicated to the bride and groom by the bride's sisters, La Señora Gladisa and Marlene.
My dear Lena/Booty, you have been a wonderful addition to our family. So glad that Mommy and Papi decided to have just one more. You were the little one, the one that dropped everything, the one that still drops everything. We were the first ones to run, and you were the first to get hit. You were, like we used to call you, Gumby, and look at you now. You have bloomed to be a wonderful flower and an exceptional role model for me. Don't cry, because then I cry, and it'll be a mess. But I just wanted to tell you that, Pete, I knew Lena found her match, not when they met, none of that. When they were asked a question and they challenged each other and they said, we'll Google it at the same time. I said, that's it. That's the man for Lena. I know it. They both love to be right. But the one thing they are definitely perfectly right on is that they found each other. And that they're absolutely right for each other. You guys have everything that you need in common, and you guys are both beautiful together. You have come far, and I wish you both much success, much love, many babies, especially a girl, because that's what Grandma wants. And a bright future. I love you.
had my speech all planned out, but I forgot the best part of it at home. When Lena was 12, I was 18. I was going off to college, and she said, Marlene, I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to forget about me. And I said to her, I'm not. She's like, no, you won't. Here, take my towel, and you're always going to remember me because you have to take a shower every day. And sure enough, to this day, I have that towel. It's 24 years later. But what I did want to tell her is that I didn't forget you. I carried that towel to college. When you were 14, you came to visit me. You remember I couldn't find the topic to my paper. I started throwing the books. And Lena said, takes the towel. She says, here, take a shower. We'll go to the library. And we did. Then that towel was with me when our father passed. I cried that night on the towel. When my son was born and you have to pack, I packed the towel. Then the towel took a different name. It became the magic towel. Why? Because JJ had trouble coming out of the shower. He said it was too cold. So I said to him, don't worry. The towel Titi Lina gave me is a magic towel. Trust me, you won't get cold. And he didn't. Then it became JJ's towel. And when JJ got sick and he would throw up, he would say, Mommy, get the magic towel. It'll clean it right up. And sure, it did. And then what I really wanted to do was, I wanted to clean my tears today with my magic towel. Because you said, don't forget me. And I didn't. I also bought you your new towel that says Mr. and Mrs. Galorza, so that you can stand someday, make your own history, and tell your own stories like I've done today. I wish you the best. I love you. You're good together. And I knew Pete was the man for Lena the first day I met him. And Lena said, nah, I don't believe that. And I said, oh, yes, he is, right? I said, this is the man you're going to marry. So I'm proud of you. Very proud. I love you too.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do.
Thank you. Those were some beautiful words.
Marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for this beautiful couple. They have officially cut the cake.
And marriage, it's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say.
Ooh, Nina's taking charge, and there she goes. And Pete doesn't stay far behind.
Go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other.
All right, ladies, let's see the energy here. Are you girls ready? Oh, these single ladies are ready. They are so ready. Here we go. Lena, ready? We're going to count to 3. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a second. Uh-oh.
All right, this time we're going for real. This time we're going for real. She's getting ready now. She's getting ready. You warmed up? You warmed up? All right, good, good. Here we go. All right, let's go, baby. 1, 2, 3. Oh! We have a lucky winner. Oh, whoa, wait a second. Caught it. All right. Let's meet the lovely lady who caught it. What's your name? Sydney, everyone. Sydney is our lucky lady this evening. All right, Pedro, you ready for this? You gotta start over there, but you start wherever you want, man. This is your moment right here. Take it away, DJ. I do not see any children here, so this is definitely rated R. Go for it. Pedro, he went in there. He got that, man. What a champion. All right, all the single gentlemen, all the single guys here in the house. Ready, bro? All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I did see a few of them jump back there, so we got some anxious guys back there. All right, here we go. This time for real. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! They were wrestling a little bit. Who's it gonna be? This gentleman right here. This gentleman. What's your name? Hector. All right, Hector. Well, I don't know if you know. I don't know. Where's Sydney? Where'd she go? All right, let's bring her right back here. Sydney, do you know Hector? Oh, well, you guys are about to get to know each other real well right now. Hector, you take your time here, baby. Okay, you take your time. The question is, how do I want him to do it? It's not up to me, man. It's not up to me. I think he should go with his team. I'm just saying, with his team. I'm just kidding. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. All right, Hector, don't be shy, baby. Don't be shy. Sydney's a nice girl. She's making an exception here for you tonight. Oh, he's following directions. He's going in with his team. Oh, baby. Let's hear it for them. Let's hear it for Hector. Let's hear it for Sydney. Fuerte aplauso para ellos. Round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Very nice.
Hey, I heard you were a wild one. Ooh, if I took you home and be a woman, show me how you do. I wanna shut down the cloud with you. Hey, I heard you like the wild ones, wild ones, wild ones.
Oh, I like crazy, foolish, stupid, probably going wild, fist pumping music. I might lose it, glass to the roof, how we lose it. I don't care to
night, she don't care, we like almost there, the right vibe, ready to get live, ain't no surprise, take me so high, jumping those dives, surfing the crowd, ooh, said I gotta be the man, I'm the head of my band, mic check 1, 2, shut them down in the club where the Playboy does, till they all get loose, out the bottle, we all get fit in again tomorrow, gotta break rules cause that's the motto, club shut down 100 supermodels.
Hey, I heard you were a wild one. Ooh, if I took you home and be a home run, show me how you do. I wanna shut down the club with you. Hey, I heard you like the wild ones, wild ones, wild ones.
Party rocker, for showstopper, more shampoo, #1 club popper. Got a hangover like too much vodka. Can't see me with 10 binoculars. So cool, no doubt by the end of the night, got the clothes coming off, then I make that move. Somehow, some way, gotta raise the roof. All black shades when the sun come through. Uh-oh, it's on like everything goes. Wild out, baby, to the freak it shows. What happens to that body is a private show. Stays right here, private show. I like a mundane, don't talk high pain. Tolerance bottoms up when it's champagne. My life, to Muhammad, then we hit Spain. Too easy with the deal, we get insane.